Well, good day, tubes. Welcome back to the 800 semi-restoration. Rain coming. Anyways, rain. It's not wicked hot as raining or snowing. No, it hasn't done that yet. But anyways, today we are going to do some more work on this machine. And, oh, she's raining now. I did figure out what we did the other day when we pulled that plug off when it was running. We actually did blow the condenser in that system there. So I went TSC, got another kit. They sell them, they're wicked expensive, but anyways, I got a kit. All I needed was a condenser. Switched it over, boom, fired right up. So, like I said in the other video, I've done that many times with different engines and never had that problem. So what all I did was, when it was running, pull the plug off, and that was it, dead. So I guess it overloaded that condenser and fried her. Coil's still good though, so that's good. Oh boy, she's coming down now. I'm glad I'm in here. But anyways, what my plan was today was to get this fuel tank back mounted on here. And I know there's a couple of spots where I believe the bracket mounts to. I don't think that one gets used for anything. I don't really remember now. And there was a spot, I think I've already put this guy into it here, so I'll have to take that back out. I need to get some cables for this thing too, but for now, that's all right, I guess. Whoop, dropped her a bit. Yeah, I believe that has to come back out of there, and then there's another one over here. And we'll get that fuel tank mounted and plumbed back in. I still got to finish up this. I did order one of these though, just because I just don't like that fit there. And I could silicone it, but the silicone might actually burn off on that. I don't know. Plus it would look kind of messy. So I did order a new one, but for now we'll slap her back tight, I guess, and should hopefully be good to go. So, yes, I do believe I do have to get this one back out. This battery box too, man, I should have ordered one of them, I guess. I guess for now, should be alright, hopefully, but it's all mounted into this thing too, right? This thing all mounts into it, and holy smokes. So, I'm not going to fire it up right now because I don't want to be working on things when it's hot. But I would like to get the fuel tank mounted back on and this exhaust buttoned up, because we do have a plow day coming really soon. I'd like to maybe potentially, now that the rain's come, I don't know if we'll be doing it now, but I wanted to get the hood mounted too after I do a bit of testing and driving it around, make sure everything's good and get it warmed up and make sure everything's flowing through everywhere it should too, right? Because I haven't really had it running long enough to warm it up to get the thermostat to open. So, and I mean, it probably wasn't too far the other night, but not quite. So, and I had to go find all these bolts again. I forgot. We had to change this one, I think, because it was gone or something, this little encapsulated nut thing here. But I forgot the rest of them were all like fine threads for holding on all the hood. So I did get them all. I got those two, and there's two over here. There's another two on that side, but I think I might have been short a couple, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. These are like a fine thread. Let's, oh, rain's over. I think there's still more coming, but, no, this is the bucket of stuff that I had it in there. These are for down in here for the hood, and they're really crappy, so I might replace them. Those ones I think were pinched like in here, but these ones here, boy, I don't know. Yeah, that's one there. That's a fine thread. I don't think I have enough. I think I'm missing two. So for now, I might have to spread them out until I can get a couple of these, because I don't have any of these, that's for sure. And left-handed can't do that. It's probably all rusty in here. I noticed the other side was missing one too, and yeah, this one hasn't had one in there for a while, so That one looks like it did. So we're gonna have to 5/16 fine thread, I believe these are. I'll have to see if I can find some of those, maybe if I'm out at some point, but what was left in here? Pretty well empty. All right, well, let's get all this cleaned off of here, and I'll get the fuel tank in here ready to rock, and I'm gonna have to find all new bolts, I think, for that too, because they are a certain depth. They only go in so far, just into the casing here, so that's maybe 3/4 inch there or something, plus the gas tank mount thingy and lock washer and flat washer. So, but first of all, let's get this stuff all cleared off of here. I'll do all that, and we'll get to where we can mount the tank up here. All right, I'm almost ready for the tank, although I've hit an interesting little problem where the tank mounts up here with this bolt. Once again, left-handed. It hits the casting here. That's as far as I can go with that. So that's not going to be any good. I don't know what to do about that, but anyhow, I'll have to figure that out, I guess. I'm going to grab the tank anyways and bring her over and see what we got to do here. Okay, I think I got everything ready here. This is going to be an issue though with this one casting here, so I might have to probably going to have to grind a little bit off this corner somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Well, let's get her up here and see how she's looking anyways. Quite down where I want it yet. Set up on something weird. I think it's that back corner. There we go. Okay. I think. I'm gonna get the back one started just so I can see what's going on here. Okay, that's started. I think we're good. That one's good there. Let's get you off here for a second. That one looks good there. This is off here a lot though. By quite a lot. Well, that's not going to line up at all anyways. Ah, boy. That casting there is just going to be a nightmare. And it needs to have this whole top thing ground off of there, I think. Oh boy. And that's not quite sitting right there. Did I go under there maybe? I don't remember now. I can always just change the bend of it. It looks pretty good there though. Okay. It looks like I got some fiddling to do. I won't put you through all that, but that definitely is going to be an issue. That whole top thing needs to come off of there, I think. Because I can't get the bolt in, and yeah, it's not sitting right. Okay, I got some work to do. We'll see you in a few. Oh boy. Enough out of there to get that bolt in. Should be able to tighten it, hopefully. I'll be able to get it with a wrench, I guess. Not enough room for a flat washer though. I didn't really want to carve too much more out of there, but we got enough. So that should be good. And we're just working on bolts now. I got to get one for back vire. That one's already in. That one's already in. This one, of course, is in. And we got one more here. Now, yeah. Now that casting is in the way too. Oh, look at that, eh? Ah, man. Oh, what a stupid thing. Anyways, I guess I gotta pull her off again here. And straighten that one out too a little bit. Darn it, just a little bit off on their casting. Kind of messy too, you know, they're not perfectly clean, right? So, but it seemed to run anyway, so that's good. So, okay, I got to work on this one now, I guess. Oh man, I don't really want to grind any off of this thing here. I could, you know, like, but I better not, I guess. Better do her right. All right, tank is good. Finally got her to fit, and it's on there good, solid, and everything. So now we're going to work a bit on this fuel line, and might have to probably, might be all right there now. Realign a little bit here. Trying to keep it away from the hot air, right? As best as I can. Okay. Yeah, that should be all right. It's coming through the middle there and then down. That's kind of where they factory ran them, kind of like that, but they did have the separator that mounted into this bolt right here. I don't have that. I should probably have got that, but that would come into here and then separator, and then it bolts through with like this banjo bolt thing. At least I've got the bolt there. So that's good. All right, I think everything's buttoned up. We can fire it up here in a moment and get her out for a little test drive here. Just get her warmed up and stuff, and I'll drive it around a bunch, and got to put some gas in it, of course, because I don't think there's much in it. Hello, is there anybody home in there? Oh, where's my flashlight? There it is. Hold on. It's hiding on me. Yeah, she's pretty much dry in there. Okay. Alright, we're going to put some moving juice in it. Hopefully nothing leaks. It didn't when I had the little tank on, so hopefully nothing leaks. Better not. This will just be a little drop for it here. This tank's, oh, it's a fair bit. I don't know if it's how many gallons. This is 10 liters or 2.5 gallons. I think this probably holds 10, maybe 12 gallon. I don't know. And this is the tank that we sealed. I think we sealed this one, or did we not seal this one? No, we didn't seal this one. This one was good. 2N we did. This one we just had to put a new valve on the bottom. So that should be all right. Although hopefully it's just the gas I'm smelling coming out of the top here, but I'm smelling gas. I don't think the valve's open yet though. So we'll drown her with gas here. I was gonna hook up the plow and, oh ding ding. I was gonna hook up the plow and do the garden, but I think I'm just gonna drive it around and get her kind of going that way. Just kind of break this new head in a little bit gentler maybe than giving her full crank on the plow there, so. I don't know how much braking a plow a head needs, but all right, I'll let's turn the valve on there. Just make sure we got some coolant in it still too here. All right, well we'll get under here and turn this thing on. If I can get the thing in the dewey there. That should be on. And I'll let her sit a moment, just in case, before we hook the battery up. Check for some leaks. I think we're alright. In here, we've got lots in there. Well, that's good. Get that heated up. I don't really like this cap a whole lot. And when that hood's on, I guess we should be able to still get in there, because that lid opens up. It comes out to about here. That top lid opens up. I don't know if I'll get to this today or not. After we get her all hot, she might be, it's closed right now, but that should be fine. The radiator should be about here. So that's all we get on that one. Whereas the 2N, it's got that fancy cap on the top, right? But all right, I guess we'll put a battery in. See if she'll fire up again. Got to change cables or ends or something on these cables. I think wouldn't be a bad idea. Big old ground. Ooh, I think I might have put that in wrong. Wait for the day when they make batteries lighter. Anyways, these don't have bolts on them yet. Once we go plowing though, I'll put some bolts to her. And it doesn't have a really good tie down for the battery, but that'll do for now. All right, let's jump on her and well, let's first check some oil. Looks like it's good. Coil wire is not tight, but it's a little weird there. I might have to rearrange things a little bit, maybe put it out the back and then up or something. I'm trying to keep it away from heat stuff, right? But oh yeah, and these bolts here, I better do something with them so I don't lose them while we're driving. Just go over everything here, make sure I haven't left anything loose. Presume we've got fuel down there. I haven't checked if it's got there yet, but I guess we'll find out if we jump up here and fire things up. Now, I changed that coil the other night there, not coil, the condenser, and holy man, the thing just fired right up without choke. So let's see what happens here. No choke even. I like that. Now I gotta figure this out again. Up. Should be second. Oh, she's moving, boys. She's moving. Well, holy smokes. I still hear a little bit of an exhaust leak though on that muffler. I got a new one coming, but should do all right for a plow day, I think. Holy smokes. I'm gonna get it up here levelish and let her warm a little bit. Boy, that fired right up, didn't it? I don't mind that so much. There's the old 2N to wait to cultivate. I want to plow first though into the garden here, but I want to give this thing a little bit of a run. I want to figure out why the steering's so stiff too. I have greased all the pins and everything. I don't know, maybe it's just the steering box. Could be the tires, maybe they're a little underinflated. Holy smokes, two-hander. I greased, the 2N was like that actually, and I greased it up. And boy, it's like almost too loose now. I gotta do these bearings. I guess they're gonna have to wait until after plow day. They're probably Just need tightened or wore right out. I don't know what's wrong with it, but alright, so we're in 2. We go up again and forward. That should be 3rd. Seems to be running pretty good. Cold though. I'm cold too. Well, not really, but it'll probably need a lot of adjustment on the carburetor too when it warms up a bit. Hopefully it doesn't get out here and just quit on me. It better not. Better not. Still got a fair bit of play though. That steering box is, I think, pretty wore out. But, you know. And this guy here we replaced because it was, oh, it was really bad. It was wobbling all over the place here. But anyways, so far so good. I'm gonna go do a bunch of driving though with it, and the road's back there. I want to get her some temperature showing here at least. Holy smokes. Much nicer with 2 hands. I don't know why it's so stiff. Like I say, it's probably that gearbox is wore out. Should be 4. Got lots of oil pressure. That's good. It's not charging too much, which I don't know if that's good. Maybe I should go down and test the alternator and make sure we got at least 14.5-ish. Already got a bit of temp coming up. I just hope she don't overheat and that thing opens up all right and lets her through. Actually, you know what? I think it already has because it just went down a whole bunch. Wow, that was quick. Not too sure if I like that. It should have taken a little longer to warm up. Nothing's falling apart yet, so that's good. Let's go down here and test some voltage maybe while she's warming up a little bit. Just make sure she's charging good. Brakes are phenomenal on this thing. It almost puts you over the whoa. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'll have to let you know because you probably won't be able to see. Charging. 14.4, that's pretty good. 14.4 even at that speed. Alright, I gotta go do a bit of driving, I guess, and then we'll come back and make sure she's all good. Well, she's running like a top. Didn't even stall on me. So that's good. I wonder if before, when I was having that stalling problem, if that condenser was kind of messed up already a bit. I didn't have quite enough rev out of it, so I had to adjust the little arm that goes from the governor to the carburetor. That's, you just unscrew it, and then I'll have to try to get in there after it's cool to tighten that little jam nut down. But we're running there, well, it's kind of hard to tell, about 650 maybe, and then it would only rev out to about 1800, so I got her a little better here now. But yeah, run good. Yeah, we're probably about 2,000 there. I mean, that should be a lot. But how you adjust that, I'll show you. Let's run up here again. That's probably a lot. Not really too accurate on this gauge, I don't believe, but that'll be good. Put 2,000 there. Shouldn't need that much anyways. This thing's got a lot of power. It'll pull that tooth probably through like solid rock pretty well. Well, you know, within a little bit here and there, but I made the mistake of just, you know, put my hand over there briefly while it was running down the road, and holy cow, did it ever suck me in. It really sucks the air through there, so that's good. Holy smoke, she's running, boys. Seems not too bad. This looks like it leaked a bit here or something on my paint, of course. Oh well. It's warm too, that's good. This will be warm. It hasn't blown anything out yet, which is good. Yeah, that's pretty warm. That's warm. That's really warm, so this is the cooler stuff coming down through. And yeah, I guess that thermostat must have opened. We've got not a whole pile of temperature, but that's good. That's about right. Well, let's idle it right down there. Maybe, yeah, I can hear that still leaking there. It's driving me nuts. Let's shut her down. Let's see if it'll start again now. That's perfect. That is perfect. Now I can really smell this stuff burning off that we sprayed that high heat stuff onto. I think it's probably pretty much burned it all off. Now look at the color of the manifold already. This of course would be a little bit cooler with all the, still warming up. Still cooler with all the gas going in, and then this is all the hot coming out, right? So yeah, there she is. She's running. I can just hear that puffing there. Yeah, it's puffing right out of there. Not much I can do about that. Could have siliconed it, I guess, but if you didn't hear that puffing, you wouldn't hear anything. It sounds really good. I don't hear that hammering or tapping. I hear a little bit, but you know, I'm sure the main bearings and stuff and everything in there is a little wore out, so there's a little bit of hammering, but nothing's leaking. Don't see any compression leaking out of the head there or anything bubbling through. Don't pull those off while it's running. Seems like it's pretty good. Idle in there, we don't have a whole lot of oil pressure, but that's not bad. Got a little hesitation when you hammer it there. Well, it's not bad there now, of course. We got maybe 35-40 psi there, so that's pretty good. Hey, that sounds like it's running pretty good. Might be a little low on the idle there, I don't know. It's sort of bobbing around 600 or so there. I'll have to fine tune a bit of things too, you know, needles and stuff once ever we get her working. Hey, but that's good. I'm happy. The steering was still a little bit weird though. I don't know what's going on with it. It was still wandering a bit. I'm kind of wondering if I need to adjust. It was wanting to go that way, so you're driving it, it was wanting to go this way, so I'm wondering if that one there maybe should come in a little bit. So we need to tighten that rod. I don't know, that one's going this way a bit too. You gotta get her right straight as we can get her. We're about there. That's almost impossible to tell. I don't know, it could be just the tires too. I don't know, I'm not sure, but oh, that seems to be running pretty good. I'm happy with that. Well, I guess we'll put her away for now. I'm not going to do the hood today because it'll be too hot to be messing in there and stuff right now. So we'll have to do that on another video. We'll get the hood back onto her. That'll look a lot better. I'm a little concerned about these bottom ones here where the front mounts in here. They're not too good. And where this rad, of course, mounts, there's not enough room to get a stupid nut in behind it unless I cut this one off of here and just try to reach up from underneath. The hood kind of curls over, so I'll have to get like way under here and do it there, but something to think about anyways. I really want to see if this front main seal is going to leak after it's ran a good run here. I'll have to check down in a little pan down in there, see if it's anything dripped into it, because that was a big job too. We switched that around and hopefully it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. Well, we'll put her away, I guess, and there we go. Sweet. Well, that's it for today. It looks like that thing's running pretty good, so I might hook on the plow and then maybe go do the garden and give her a good shot there and get her a little warmed up again, and you know, do a couple of warm, cool cycles. It's not much to plow there, but we got a plow day coming up, so I want to make sure she's good, right? So, and then I might need someone to assist me to put that hood back on. I could probably do it, but just to get things aligned and know where it's got to sit, takes a little bit. So, but there she is anyways. It's kind of got covered in weeds, but it's still there. Still good. Still good, and then bolting all this thing. A lot of bolts on this hood. She really holds to a lot, so that's good. But anyways, that'll probably be our next video. We'll be trying out the plow out there, and I was in with, that's why the backhoe's there. Where is it? There, it's got the forks on it. Went through the garden here and just kind of skimmed the forks through it and picked up all the vines and all the junk and some of the junk. So it should be good to run the plow through her. And we'll let her sit, maybe run the cultivator through after too or something. And get rid of the last little bits of shrapnel, but we pretty well... I left these guys in, they're pretty much done now, I guess, though, but I don't know, the sunflowers, but everything else is pretty well gone. A few tomatoes still there, but they're kind of didn't get to them all. And I mean, we got like 2 5-gallon pails. We gave the neighbor probably a 5.5-gallon pail of stuff, so we're all done. So that sucks. I like the part of planting and watching it grow, and you know, this is the part where crap, winter's coming. But yeah, so anyways, I guess that's it for today. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying the slow restoration of this tractor, but holy cow, Rome wasn't built in a day, and it takes a long time to get parts from Rome, we'll say. Anyways, apples are good still. Oh, maybe it's on lunch for me. Look at the size of this. That's a Spartan too. That's way bigger than they should be. Nice, look at that. Perfect. Shine it up. Shine it up more. That's a nice looking apple. But anyways, that's it. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later. And you guys have a good day. Plowing video next. Should be good.